I mean, that's their backup, and we'll see. Okay, next, we're talking about the Cleveland Browns. Rex, the game is...
What you got to say about that guy, man?
Believe it or not. If I said the Browns should bench Joe Flacco, believe it or not?
Believe it. Get him out of here. Get him up through.
Believe it. I don't care if you put in Milk Plum. I don't care.
I don't know
you got Shedeur Sanders. Why is Shedeur not in there? Well, I don't know. Are you sitting in the back of the meeting rooms with receivers? I think you are.
Whoa.
Get your foot in the front, you probably would be starting. But this guy can't play. He can't play anymore. He couldn't play 8 years ago. He's your starting quarterback. Give me an absolute break. We saw the difference that Jackson Dart made with the Giants. This move has to happen. I don't care who it is. I don't care.
No plum over Brian Sipe. No plum over Brian
Sipe. It doesn't matter. The little lefty guy that's under 6 foot. I don't care. Dylan Gabriel. I don't care. Put somebody in there.
I've got to ask you, Teddy, because I mean, the defense is so good and their offense is so unimaginably bad. I can't believe that somehow they found themselves in a position where this was what they went into the season as their plan. I guess the Deshaun Watson contract and everything else is
that's kind of crazy work, man.
That they didn't have a better option, but the defense is going to lose it at some point here, right?
They are coming off a big win, though, a couple weeks
ago. See if you got anything else to say before we tap in.
They make the interception and they hold it
also,
nothing.
You saw what Jackson Dart did to a football team, right? When you inject a little bit of young energy. We are also watching practice as defenders and teammates of Dylan Gabriel and the other quarterbacks. And you see Flacco. Can they do more for us? We figure it out ourselves too. And when that answer is given to us, like, yes, we're going to make that decision, you can take off emotionally and have a lot of big juice. Like you said earlier, juice.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like, I look at Stefanski as one of an outstanding coach. All right. But why the hell isn't he put?
That's like debatable, Fuzz.
Shedeur Sanders. We're all waiting to see the Shedeur Sanders be the guy or Gabriel, whatever. Something's missing. Something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row.
Hold on, bro. You aggressive or what? You upset or what? What has he heard, bro? Somebody got to tell me what Rex heard, man. Run him back a little bit.
What's missing with this kid? This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows.
So is that something that's
an embarrassment that way? You got the talent to be the quarterback.
Crazy,
you should be embarrassed that you're not the quarterback now.
See if they make a change there. In the meantime, the defending Super Bowl champions offense is really a puzzling statistic. Look at this number.
We'll cut that off. I don't care nothing about them. All right, man. I don't know what's going on with Shedeur, man. There's been a whole bunch of speculation, and this goes back to draft time, man. Since the draft, it's been the whole speculation that he didn't handle his interview process with teams correctly. They felt he was a bit aloof. They felt he was a bit too cocky. They felt like he thought he was bigger than what he was. And there's been a lot of conversation as far as, talent to media awareness. You don't want to have a backup quarterback or a quarterback in general, really, that's getting so much attention, but the attention isn't matching up to their play. So we can take Cam as an example. Shedeur isn't as good as Cam, and I'm not trying to say Shedeur was ever as good as Cam in college or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, if you take a look at Cam, they allowed Cam to do a lot of stuff, and Cam got away with a lot of shit until his talent couldn't allow him to get away with it no more. Feel what I'm saying? When you're not an MVP anymore, you're not the top player on your team, you're not leading in all categories as far as whatever your craft is, you're not going to get that same leash that they, allow you to, do things, or you act cocky, or you react to the media this way, or you might get a little attitude with somebody in the front office or things of that nature. You may be able to do that when your talent is here, but when your talent is, we don't know where it's at, I'm not sure if this is what's going on, you can't be playing around with that. So one thing I'll say, and I'll give Shedeur a little bit of a pushback on this, is you ain't prime, broski, and you ain't Dion, and Dion gotta realize you ain't him. This is a completely different time period, and I would think that they, being Prime, being Sanders, will understand that they already had the target on their back, which I'm pretty for sure they already knew. But there are certain things that's happened that's moved in directions to where it makes you think, okay, one, the league for sure has it out for Deion. Okay, that's cool. But Shedeur hasn't, in every situation, made it the easiest thing just to go ahead and move with Shedeur. No, because these people, hear what I said, these people, they want to hear something different. They want to see you buttoned up. They want to see you polished. Now, when you Jackson Dart, you can do TikTok dances. You can be, as preppy as you want to be. You can have as much swag, as much juice, as much drip as you want to have. But you're not Jackson Dart, brother. And you got to understand that. This is America. And we know that coming in. So, I don't know. Look, I think LaShawn McCoy and Acho had a great conversation speaking on this specifically on the Speakeasy. Go tap into them. Shout out them boys, man. They had a great conversation on this, and it'll probably give you a little bit more than I can give you at this point right now. But it's a little bit spooky in Cleveland right now, man. It's a little spooky. We about to get Dylan Gabriel this week, is what reports are saying. So we're gonna see what my guy do, the superhuman computer, that Intel processor. We're gonna see what he can do. But Shedeur might get his shot, man. The kid just got to be ready, bro. We all root for him. We all ready to throw that wrist up. We all ready to dust that bitch off, you know what I'm saying? When the season get to rolling, when they put him in, because that's when the season starts. That's what all real fans been waiting on, for one of these guys to get in and start balling. We already know what's up with Flack, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to old man. Shout out to what he did in 23. But that shit gone, man. The difference.